I made this video a while ago, but it just kind of was sitting on it. This video isn't, you know, to bring up old topics and shit like that, but just my opinion on it. And this isn't meant to be a hate video towards Kai. I feel really bad for what happened to him, and yes, she goes show love.
Thanks for the ride, Uncle Ben.
Oh, wait a minute, Peter. We need to talk. This guy, Flash Thompson, he probably deserved what happened. But just because you can beat him up doesn't give you the right to. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility.
I grew up watching a lot of media like superheroes and getting inspired and having role models of characters who are just really good, like Spider-Man, for example. And I'm not the only one that's done this. A lot of people grew up watching Spider-Man, but it seems like they didn't actually internalize what it means to be Spider-Man or what any of this stuff matters or why it matters to do any of this. And I'm not trying to preach, but people forget that with great power comes great responsibility. And I'm not saying this to be weird or something or cringe, because I know it probably is, but I'm not saying that you need to become super kid friendly or act soft or whatever for new people in YouTube. But YouTube now is full with a lot of hate. There's this situation that's actually really sick and actually really annoys me. I'm sitting here watching it and I feel just really disappointed and sad. So what the situation is Ironmouse ran into Kai Cenat's protege, Kai and Ray, and they went up there, they gave her love, they gave her flowers and said how she was a legend, but then they also asked some weird questions in the context of the situation, that is. But yeah, that's basically it. But after that, Ironmouse went home, got on stream, and was saying how she feels uncomfortable about what they did, and she felt nervous and was visibly shaking and scared by what happened, and just really uncomfortable with the situation.
Oh, is that that's Ironmouse. Oh, what's the word? Oh, what's the word?
Hey, Ironmouse.
How you doing? Post me. Oh, wait, where you at?
What?
Where you at?
I'm at my house.
Oh, okay.
Ironmouse, you are a legend. Yo!
Thank you.
What's up?
What's up?
Wait, quick question. Name, I don't feel me.
Yeah,
no
questions out of you today.
Yeah.
No questions out of you.
Yeah.
Anything you want.
Okay, bet.
Okay, I got a question.
How you look in real life?
Whoa. That is
I don't look
everything?
in real life.
Yeah.
Oh, ugly. That's why I'm a VTuber, duh.
Ah, you're right.
I got a question. Are you black or white?
I'm Latina. I'm Puerto Rican.
Whoa! Caloque.
Is Peanut technically a VTuber or not?
Am I technically a
No,
VTuber?
Peanut.
Oh, man, he's a fucking VTuber. What the fuck?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Alright, nice to meet you, Ironmouse.
I was very uncomfortable to the point where I was shaking because I already knew that I was going to get asked something terrible. I knew that they were going to say something rude to me because I just know. I know it because I'm used to it, because I already know what people think and I already know how people treat VTubers. I'm aware. However, I've been in this game for multiple years and I've been doing this for a long time. And when a person asks me a stupid question, I give them a stupid answer. That's what I have to say. They asked me what I look like, so I gave them the dumbest answer that I could give them. I was incredibly uncomfortable. I wanted to get out of there. I did not want to talk to them because I knew they were going to ask me very invasive questions. They asked me the dumbest question, so I gave them the dumbest answer. And I was trying to be cordial. I was trying to be nice.
All right, so that clip I showed y'all looks really bad, but I have a bit more context that a lot of people don't have because everybody's either one side or the other. I happen to be somewhat a part of both communities while also not being in any of them for real. I know who Ironmouse is because I keep seeing a lot about her, and I know who Kai Cenat, Kai and Ray, all of them. I know who they are as well because I keep seeing a lot about them. And I ended up doing a lot of research about a lot of these people too because I just kept seeing it so much. I'd want to know the full story. And starting off, Ironmouse. Ironmouse was one of the biggest anime YouTubers during the time. Kinda. She talked about anime with a lot of people and was just in the fields a lot. And before TikTok became popular, before recently, anime was really popular to hate on, and you got a lot of hate just for associating with anime, where, you know, people would call you a bunch of things, like a bunch of just extremely out of pocket slurs. Now, they call you a bunch of stuff like pedo or losers, geeks, weirdos, gay, a lot of other slurs and shit like that. And they'd actually say slurs, but I'm not about to say it on this video and get it fucked over. And they said a lot of this shit, and they also harassed a lot of people too who liked a lot of this stuff. And Ironmouse was a big part in getting a lot of that hate and criticism nonstop throughout her entire career. And then on top of that, she also started making VTuber, or not making, but she was one of the first VTubers as well. And being one of the first VTubers, everybody hates change. And so they all started gravitating hate towards her, and a bunch of other people too in the field. It's not just her that was the only one getting hate. It was a whole bunch of people getting hate. And, you know, after a while of being in a toxic environment, you start to get fed up. But, you know, she maintained frame for a good while. She never got mad or stayed calm about everything and held together. And her efforts was rewarded because she made being a VTuber, you know, she with the many other people made being a VTuber more popular and more acceptable. But I mean, at the same time though, it's like that feelings of all of the hate and stuff you went through to get there, you kind of don't forget, and it plays an impact on you even if you think it doesn't. It slowly changes the way you think about life and stuff like that. And so after all of that, she ends up making VTubing becoming popular, and she ends up becoming at one point one of the best VTubers, where she put VTubers on the map, became the #1 watched VTuber. She helped donate millions of dollars to charity multiple times. She fucking helped people be allowed and be okay and be accepted for who they are. She did real wonders for the anime/VTubing side of YouTube. You know, she was showing that it was okay to be cringe, because there's nothing wrong with being cringe. Everybody thinks you're cringe, no matter what you do or who you are. No matter what, you always be looked at cringe by somebody else. And she was one of the people who helped normalize all of that stuff. And so after doing all of this good and stuff like that, it's kind of obvious, or in my opinion, it feels like it should be obvious that she would be, you know, at least rewarded as the best VTuber, which I'm sure that's also how a lot of people felt. And I'm pretty sure that's also how she probably felt. I can't speak for her, I don't know her, but I would assume that's how she felt going into it. But then for some random dude who nobody knows, the burnt peanut, like, no disrespect to him or whatever, but like, he's not even like an actual, he's a VTuber, yeah, I guess by technicality, but he's like not like an actual like anime VTuber or anything. It's just a meme character who just plays games, I guess. And after getting robbed by that, she immediately got talked to by Kai and Ray, which probably was like the final straw that broke the camel's back, because also before this, she had interactions with Kai Cenat, and those interactions went terrible. I mean, even though Kai and her said they were cool with each other, in reality, the situation that happened between them was bad, where Kai Cenat's fans was just attacking her nonstop. I was seeing people giving like death threats and a bunch of other out-of-pocket shit, just slurring at her, making fun of her, just a bunch of weird shit. And this is all unwarranted. This all happened because she became the #1 streamer for a bit. And Kai Cenat's response to that was kind of, everybody calm down. And then he just ignored it after that point. And he also said stuff like, you know, oh, I'm coming back for my #1 spot, so you can't have it for long because I'm coming back for it. Which, it's nothing wrong with competition, there's nothing wrong with saying that, but I also find it ironic that he then said, I feel like streaming is just all a competition now, like why can't we all just be friends? And he said that when he was on the top. So I don't know, it feels really backhanded to me. But you know, after you're a big public figure, you can't really speak out about a lot of stuff. But I happen to just be sitting there watching it all, so I'm gonna call out the BS when I see it. Kai Cenat's community is toxic. She's been abused by his community like for a while, and then running into Kai and Ray, it's so obvious why she'd feel uncomfortable with being around them. I also made a video on the type of hate she gets, and I'll also show some of the other clips and crazy shit people say later on. So that's what happened. She's getting a lot of criticism for that. And the first point I've heard was they didn't do anything for her to be uncomfortable, which, I'm gonna be honest, the real answer to that is, look, she's human. She can have emotions, even if those emotions are unfair to the people. She don't owe them her respect, or she doesn't owe them her comfortability. And like, it's stupid that they're saying this, because the people they're saying this for are for Kai and Ray, who are known clip farmers who make other people feel uncomfortable and do a lot of weird shit just to get, you know, attention and clout. Another point that I heard is that she's racist. racist because she felt uncomfortable by them, just assuming their intent, which honestly, I'm not gonna lie, if anybody's saying that, they're stupid. I'm not gonna lie, I'm black and I feel uncomfortable just watching them do whatever the fuck they do. Another piece of criticism people give her is the word she used, that she said she's visibly shaken or something. They're only saying that because it kind of sounded cringe, or just to honestly make fun of her, because I mean, shit, nobody knows what she was actually like. They need to get off her dick with that. It's kind of crazy. And then the last claim that actually is kind of reasonable, is she could have dealt with that better, which I mean, yeah, she could have, honestly speaking. Like, let's not act like everybody's just perfectly gonna say the right things at the right time for the right people. Like, that's stupid and unreasonable. She's human, she makes mistakes just like the next person. You should not expect her to sit there and be like,
these noodles are delicious. Here, try some.
I'm not hungry!
because that's just really unreasonable. She didn't do anything. Everybody's just overdoing it because they hate her. She's been getting a lot of hate for a while, and that's honest where most of this is coming from. It makes it worse because I'm not even a fan of Ironmouse, nor do I watch a lot of her content. Actually, I don't think I've watched any of her content, but it's insane at the fact that she's getting this much hate. I know so much about her just off how much she gets hated on. It's so stupid. And like, it gets forced down my throat, and I'm tired of seeing it, and I'm tired of people just bullying an innocent person. Another thing, don't let these chronically online streamers tell you how you should have or how you should handle social interactions. Most of them barely go outside or don't barely talk to people. And if they do, they have an overinflated ego because they're rich, famous people. So, you know, a lot of their opinions is stupid and everybody's perfect at speaking. Don't let them tell you how you should think or speak. And they're just losers who finally have a big enough voice for everybody to hear them. But not every streamer is like this.
And then when December come, like, it's gonna be like, motherfucker gonna wake up. And it's gonna still probably feel like you in a dream where you gonna fuck around and levitate on some motherfucker. That's when the dream world gonna start merging with this world. It's already happening in the skies. I told y'all I'll be seeing faces and shit.
Now, people get offended if you say that she reasonably can feel uncomfortable around Ray and Rakai, and they're calling her racist because she does, but in reality, you know, people like Gray has a history of being controversial and saying controversial shit just for clout, and ever since Rakai first came out, his entire career has just been non-stop controversy after controversy. He literally stole flowers from Walmart and then gave it to a woman, so when she walked out, you get in trouble for it. He shot a girl in the eye with a BB gun in the eye, and non-stop, he instigates fights with people because, you know, they can't do anything about it to him because of his age. So like, with all of that being said, you know, why wouldn't she be nervous around him? They're both unhinged, but Rakai in particular is just a spoiled nepo baby boosted by the #1 streamer right now, and even Kai can't control him anymore. Yeah, but there's also more people that gave their opinion on it, like XQC and Asmongold, and well, Asmongold is Asmongold, but both of them grew up in a toxic environment, or, you know, around toxicity, because shit, that's what happens when you're just in their field. But that shouldn't have to be the norm for everybody. You know, you shouldn't have to fucking be subjected to unnecessary and unfair toxicity just because. It's stupid. So them expecting her to react perfectly to toxicity is stupid because she's not them. Now, the reason I had to make this video personally is because a YouTuber spoke on this that I'm a big fan of, and or at least I was, so Illuminati.
I'll be seeing all type of different shit going around the sun, more than one sun, all type of shit. I showed y'all, I seen it's different suns and shit, bro.
I've been watching Illuminati for a while, even though I didn't like, you know, he was just actually funny. He had perfect reaction memes and a bunch of other shit too. But he made a video on this topic and it was really just unhinged and actually kind of sick hearing it. He says a lot of sick shit and does a lot of sick shit, but I mean, it's always forgiven because it's him. And, you know, people just love to dick suck him and dick ride him. But I'm not gonna lie, he's always been out of pocket, and his come up is basically, he's like a black version of Leafy is here. And then he also turned spiritual, or he still is spiritual. Oh, and then he also made a video talking about how evil Ironmouse is when she literally didn't do anything important. And he also came for Aiden Ross a while ago, and he made him seem like a bigger villain than what he was, all just because Aiden Ross made gay joke. But the issue is, if you make gay jokes too much, I guess a bunch of overly sensitive people get upset because it makes fun of their manhood or whatever. But let's not forget to mention the fact that he excuses people in his own community who does really fucked up shit, but he doesn't respond to all of theirs, or people that get away with with weird shit that's popular. He makes random videos on easy targets and then, you know, shits on them. And it feels like he's just doing this to spread his own agenda, which he says everybody else is doing, but it seems like he does it himself. And it's kind of insane because he's spreading a whole lot of harm, way more harm than he realizes with a lot of the stuff he does. But earlier I started the video off with great power comes great responsibility. And the reason I use that clip is because he's somebody who acts like they're taking the moral high ground and they're taking the perfect road, or they're just holier than thou. But you know, this one was really just sick. You know, all that shit he was doing, he was just getting on her ass nonstop, just insulting and really just ripping into Ironmouse for no reason. He didn't even call her by her normal name. He kept calling her Little Mouse the entire time. And the whole time he's telling her to go outside and she needs to get social interaction, and talking about how, oh, she must be seething that she can't go outside, or she's a demon because her character took over. She doesn't have emotions, or her character, she ended up becoming her character's emotions. She's sick in the head, which is just sick to say this to somebody who literally can't go outside because of an, you know, immune disease. Like, that's so wild to me. This, I don't know what was up with him, and this honestly just felt really evil, just actually straight evil. And it's also coming from a quote unquote spiritual man as well.
Now, we all know what a VTuber community is. We should call it like a mental health. You could be a 6'8" gorilla looking nigga, gay as hell, but you can go and you can feminize yourself to children freely. Kids love connecting with shit that's like fantasy, that's not too real. Being a VTuber and you never showed your identity, it's like you escaping. You don't have to go through the harsh reality of what regular content creators go through.
Okay, so this is already an insane, stupid claim because first off, VTubing isn't something that's meant for kids to watch, I guess. I mean, I guess you can say any streamer is for children to watch, I guess, because you can't think about an adult who's watching anything a streamer watches, which is stupid because obviously a lot of adults, older people watch a lot of streamers, VTubers included. I know this. I have friends who watch VTubers, and I also have friends who watch people like Kaisenat. This is so stupid. And just to automatically go out here and assume that it's a 6'8" dude that's trying to, you know, predator on fucking children. This is why they get a lot of hate, because people like that is just saying stupid shit like that. And it's stupid as well. Because, okay, yeah, if you want to say there's bad VTubers, there's also bad streamers. Like, I mean, Kaisenat literally got exposed for talking to a minor, allegedly, by the way. So I'm confused, like, why, where is this coming from? Like, why is it that VTubers are the bad, but nobody on your side is ever bad? They're all real people. But I mean, when they do it though, it just gets swept under the rug, or they just ignore it.
Fucking VTubers in that community who's not able to express themselves. I'm about to give y'all a voice.
These questions he asks are stupid as shit. I might not play all of them, but like, this is what I'm talking about with like having a big unchecked ego. Like, this is wild for him to say. Not even remotely close to being a VTuber. The only thing he's ever done is just come up off bullying people and making troll videos, I guess.
And the whole entire VTuber community who's going through this shit. I know what y'all going through. Behind the scenes, I know what y'all going through. The thoughts, it's not yours. Number 3. You, the real you. If your avatar, if Ironmouse disappeared today, who would still love you for who you really are?
Bro, I don't know what does this point have to do with anything, because obviously, even if you assume that her fans hate her, she at least has 10 to 100 fans who care. Not to mention she also has friends and or a family. So what the fuck is this point? Like, what does this point have to do with anything? It's just an actual insult.
Number 6, Ironmouse. Another question I would have asked you. What's something that the avatar have gotten that you secretly wish was given to you? Like you were supposed to be the one walking on the stage receiving those rewards, not a nigga holding a fucking camera like a fucking bot. Don't voice actors receive their rewards, bro? We want to know who the voice actors is. It's like you got way more respect for the real person if you was able to meet him. Like, bro, if I can meet my nigga Gino's son right now, bro, if I can meet my nigga Gino's son, bro, the voice actor, bro, I tell him, bro, what's up? I know he probably did a lot of other shit, but if I know that's you, it's love there. Like, bro, what's good?
Bro, this is so insane. The quote unquote nigga holding a camera like a bot. is actually her friend that he said she wouldn't have. And then also, why are you calling Kim a bot for helping her? Like, what? And then even crazier, because I mean, you can say the same thing about most IRL streamers, cameramen, if that's the point. So I don't get it. And then also, you know, he really goes in on her heavily about not being able to like go anywhere, and she literally can't go anywhere. I'm pretty sure, I don't remember what it was called, but she has like an autoimmune disease. I might be wrong, sorry if I'm wrong, but it makes it hard and it prevents her from like leaving her room. So for him to like say and do all of this and constantly go in on this, because this is like the most common, she's one of the most popular things she's known about. So if he's sitting here dropping a whole hour-long video just ranting about somebody he didn't even like care to like search up for more than what, 5 minutes, then what does that say about him? And then if he does know this, what the fuck is wrong with him for doing this? Like, he's weird. And to make it worse, that a lot of his fans don't care, and so now she's finna just get more targeted hate because of this. Keep in mind, this all happened just because she felt emotions, by the way. These are the same people who's making fun of her for not being able to express herself. When she tries to express herself, people like this sit there and bully her like they're weird.
It's a lot of 6, 8, 7 foot VTuber niggas portraying to be girls talking to kids.
There's also a lot of YouTubers who make spiritual content who are cult leaders, and there's also a lot of IRL streamers who commit crimes, record themselves committing the crimes, and then there's also a lot of IRL YouTubers who are also just straight pedophiles. So like, again, don't really get where this is coming from. Like, well, why are you specifically saying VTubers? Like, definitely a targeted attack, because if this had nothing to do with her, why are you bringing this up for?
What would happen if you let people see your true emotions?
Dumbasses like you would bully her.
Do Ironmouse ever make you feel just locked, like you just stuck in a cage? Like, you probably can't even hop on Arc Raiders. You gotta still be Ironmouse. The real you can't do nothing. Like, you probably ain't even got real gamer friends. This you, because you always gotta be Ironmouse.
No comment on this one.
On trapped. Someone who can't really express how they really feel. At that moment, she probably wanted to say, bro, fuck y'all. But she had to go with the flow.
See, this is what I mean about that chronically online shit. You don't go to a public event where everybody's nice and cordial and start beef like a ignoramus. I mean, look, I'm black and I can't even lie, this is some ignorant shit.
Do you think you would get her? Do you think you would get the same love if your fans saw the real you? Is that why after all this time, you're the biggest VTuber, you never showed yourself? You know nothing would happen if you showed yourself. You would get way 10 times more love. Hope you know that. That's just how it works. Especially if you're strong and you're confident in what you built. But you're not confident in what you built, you became it. It possessed you.
I'm gonna ignore the dumbass shit he said about being possessed and just answer the stuff that he said, you know, straight away. But what happened if she revealed herself? I mean, she could either get a lot of hate, like Dream. Just because you show yourself doesn't mean you get automatic love. That's stupid. But I mean, yeah, she could also get love though. So, I mean, that's also that. Or nothing could happen. Or the more logical answer, she would open herself up to a lot more dangerous things and people, because that's just how the internet works. A lot of female streamers get stalked, get harassed, and just get constant trouble. So again, what the fuck are you talking about?
They slowly start forgetting the feeling of being human without the character. It's like weird. So off stream, this probably what she go through. That's why when she was expressing her emotions and how she was feeling, y'all was like, wait, what? You ain't feeling shit. But I see past it. I know what she meant. I know what she really going through. It's sad, bro. I'm here to help. I'm just here to spread awareness. This is the most different must be stop bit I have ever done. Y'all know normally I'm torturing niggas. This is informational. This is helping.
I watched a lot of your other videos because I've been a fan for a while. Most of your videos are all the same. I don't get what makes this one different. Like, you can say, oh, I'm not coming at you to harm you this time, but you're still doing it. And then also, I genuinely feel like the only reason why people got this mad about it is because one, everybody is just trend followers now. They see somebody else getting mad at something and they assume they should be mad, even without knowing the context. Two, people don't care to know about the context or too busy to actually take time out of their day to find out the context for the situation. And then three, it's a lot of factors that built up, and a lot of people are too focused on their own lives to focus about how somebody else would feel right now. You just kind of happen to take advantage of the situation and profit off of it. This is really sick in my opinion. And like, you need to look inwards, bro, because this is sick. Oh, and to anybody else who also thinks and acts like this, please, y'all really need help as well. Look inside yourself. This shit is not cool. I shouldn't have to tell you not to just bully somebody innocent. And then he also like lies about the Joker, or the actor for the Joker, dying, saying how, fucking Heath Ledger was too far into his character and he died trying to become the Joker when fucking Heath Ledger overdosed. I don't know, I feel like it's crazy to just bring Heath Ledger into this, making it seem like Heath Ledger is a villain or he couldn't escape his character when he just overdosed. I don't know what's up with spirituals or with Illuminati, but he just feels like he's moving really insane right now recently. And then there's also this other YouTuber named Young Don, who he made animations and stuff like that. I watched him before, and he flip-flops his opinions every other day without understanding exactly why or what he's being told. But I mean, at least he tries to understand what's, you know, what he's being told about or what he's talking about. You know, he's out of his way to learn it. But I don't know what changed this time, or maybe I just always got lucky with the clips I've seen of him. But he didn't do that this time, and it's like really stupid. I don't know what's up with all of these grown men just ganging up together to bash this woman. It's so weird. My key takeaways from this is YouTube is beyond toxic currently as it stands, or social media in general is just more toxic than ever. You know, the algorithm promotes negativity, and it's up to you guys to form your own opinions when it comes to shit like this. Really try not to like follow or blindly follow these YouTubers, because at the end of the day, these YouTubers are just human and they're biased, and most of the time they have their own agendas to push as well. I feel like we're getting so desensitized to all of the just a lot of shit, and we can't be desensitized to empathy. Humans, we need it. No, we should try to evolve. We shouldn't be belittling innocent people and dogpiling innocent people just because, you know, random people don't like them. What I learned from this is I learned people are just truly sick. I feel super disappointed in a lot of these YouTubers. And a lot of these people bringing up the situation. This is such a nothing issue that they couldn't help but just get involved with because they wanted money or some other shit. And she's not she said she's not gonna respond to this because there's no point in like responding to these people, which it isn't. And so honestly, I just wanted to talk about this on my own because it's something that annoys me. I have a lot of respect for Ironmouse, and I had a lot of respect for these other YouTubers too until this moment, which is just kind of an eye-opener for me to see how weird they really are. And also just something to think about. These are the same people that's inspiring the next generation of people. These people have a lot of power, and you know, they're leading the new age of society where people are becoming more dangerous, and they're choosing to blame everything else but themselves. Just be careful, and please don't blindly just hate on innocent people. Imagine if you were in their shoes, what would you have done?